Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria, and we are having a look at your May 2024 money and career for all Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. If you're new to my channel, well, hello and welcome to you. Thank you. If you're returning, welcome back. Whoa, always grateful for every single one of you. Your like, shares, subscribes, your fantastic energy. We've got cards flying out of the deck for you guys. So we have a very interesting May lined up for you guys. If you've been going through a little bit of weirdness through the month of April. April has been the most challenging month probably out of the whole year that we'll experience. We're going to start to get into some gentler energy here, okay? So things are going to flow a little bit nicer. Things are going to come together a little bit better, and hopefully we got some doors open for you guys and some abundance and prosperity lining up. So depending when you see this reading, we may or may not have yet had the full moon in the sign of Scorpio, April 23rd. If we have, it may have brought about some cleansing, some purging, or some changes. Okay, it could have brought some secrets to light there as well. The 25th of April, we've got Mercury going direct, thank goodness, in the sign of Aries. Been in retrograde, right? So going direct on April 25th, however, still in shadow until May 13th. So just keep that in mind. Okay, we still have like kind of that little bit of a hangover effect, we'll call it, from that energy. April 29th can be a very positive day. We have Venus entering the sign of Taurus. We're in Taurus season, and Venus is the ruler of Taurus. So Venus likes to bring us some creativity, bring us resources, bring something to harvest, to fruition for us there as well, something really wonderful. Really awesome energy here for forging, fixing, repairing relationships, business relationships, make new business connections, connect with people. Really good for your finances and your resources. So this can be a great time for something new or for something to blossom. We have two lunations in the month of May. We've got the new moon in the sign of Taurus on the 7th. A really great day there for you guys to manifest something into your life, right? So set your intentions for your goals, your wishes, your dreams, for something new or for the things you want to improve. We also have on May 23rd, we've got an exciting full moon in the sign of Sagittarius. This is happening at 2 degrees. This particular full moon. So it is a Taurus degree, and it's a financial degree here as well. So something could be blossoming for you at that time, something coming to fruition for you guys. And it's really interesting because it's, number one, got the flavor of Sagittarius, which is about breaking free, expanding your wings, spreading your wings and flying, right? Some really wonderful inspirational energy for you guys. But it's also combined with some very positive aspects of Venus, Jupiter, and Neptune. And Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius. So you could really be getting something that you want. So whether you're buying something that you want, whether someone is saying yes to something, or it could be something new, whatever it is, it could be a little bit of magic in the air. Check back on where your new moon intentions were at the beginning of December of 2023. So 6 months ago at that new moon in Saggy, what were you doing? What were you working on? What were you changing, right? Because this can be a culmination of that cycle. So some very cool stuff going on. Mark on your calendar May 18th. This can be a very magical and potentially lucky day for some people. The sun conjunct Jupiter in the sign of Taurus, so we can be getting some money, be getting some resources. We can be finding the thing that we want. Jupiter does like to bring us something, especially a little bit of luck. We also have Venus conjunct Uranus in Taurus. This can represent some financial freedom. This can be about shedding something that's been having us tied down. So perhaps some of you could be paying off some loans, that kind of thing. You could also have some very significant changes going on in your money and your resources. This can be a very positive day for all of that. But you may be encouraged to get out of your comfort zone. Uranus is encouraging you to make some moves for the future. We have co-create coming in here for you guys. Okay, so this is a reminder of manifestation. There's wonderful things blossoming in your life, new beginnings, improvements, possibilities, doors opening up for you. Your intentions that you set are coming to fruition. So good month for you to set intentions, to manifest things in, set some goals, but some of you are receiving something this month. So be open, flexible, adaptable, and be ready for a little bit of action. Be ready for a little bit of change. Step forward into the unknown. We've got breathe coming in here. Yes, breathe, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. This is really the universe saying to you that yes, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of changes, there's a lot of weirdness going on. There's a lot of uncertainty in our world around us here. And in the breathe energy, take a step back. Center yourself, ground yourself, connect with your own energy, find time for meditation, contemplation, find some ways to step into the flow. It's going to be very important for us in May to step into the flow. And this is where we can navigate things a little bit better. This can be where we can create some change, or we can just connect with our energy. When we breathe, we do a little breath work. We do take deep breaths in and deep breaths out, those exhales, and it can help us to recenter, refocus, regroup, renew, but it can also bring that sigh of relief, right? It can calm our nerves, calm our anxieties. So some great energy coming in there with that particular card is a big reminder there for you. And funny, it's card 29, and we've got Venus, of course, entering Taurus on the 29th. So this can be about taking care of yourself, right? Yes, there's things you want to accomplish. Yes, there's things that you want to change. Yes, there's things that you need to get done. And especially where your money, your workplace, those things go, it can be very stressful, or it can feel like you've got a lot of burdens, but it's important to take care of yourself. Take care of your own energy. Take care of you in some way. Make sure you get the rest that you need, because it's May is a month where you can breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief. It does feel like things are a little bit gentler, but you may just need to take a little bit of an R&R, whether it's just an afternoon off work, or saying no to that overtime shift, right? Maybe you do kind of need the money, but maybe your own energy kind of needs your attention a little bit more, right? So whatever your situation is, find that time to find a quiet space, quiet time for yourself to meditate, to contemplate, to do something nice for yourself, and to have a little bit of a rest. All right. Very important for you. We also have the fates coming in here. So there could be some wonderful things coming your way. Fated events, things that are meant to happen, things where the reels are already in motion, things that are set in place for you. So open, adaptable, and flexible is the key to your success. This is card 17, relates back to the star card, right? So card 17 can be about blessings and abundance and success, but it can also be about healing, finding balance. Also can really show that there might be something a little bit sparkly there for you. Does relate to hope and inspiration and your own magic, right? So the fates, this is where anything goes. Expect the unexpected, but just be open for it. Be ready for it. Be like, yep, I'm ready for change. I'm ready for growth. I'm ready for expansion, because this Jupiter-Uranus energy that we've got repeating itself, and that was initiated on April 20th, it does bring about a lot of growth and change, does bring about some good luck and being in the right place at the right time, the fates, right? Things are aligning for you. The universe is aligning people's situations and opportunities for you on your path, right? On your destined journey. And so don't be afraid here of making some change or leaving something behind, because there's something a little bit better coming in for you, but a very bright and shiny, sparkly energy there for you guys. We've got the Four of Pentacles there for you. We'll get into that in just a second. We've got the Tower, expect the unexpected, anything goes with that. Okay, there's that breathe energy. And we've got the Seven of Wands. Okay, so with this particular energy, this is, well, we'll talk about the Tower. Okay, we've got Mars energy showing up here for you guys. Now, when we get the Tower, a lot of people are afraid of this card. Why? Because it represents sudden unexpected happenings, sudden unexpected changes, things that may not necessarily be within our control. Can we be the mastermind of our own Tower moment and all of a sudden just blow things up in our life and go, I'm done, I'm out of here? You know, think about those people that burn their bridges on their way out of their office place, right? And the way out of their workplace. They're like, I'm done with this place. You know, I don't need this anymore, right? And they go out in a blaze of glory, right? Can you all of a sudden wake up one morning and go, you know what? I've been sitting still too long. Today is the day I'm going to make some change. And you kind of pull the rug out of your own life in this area, but it's for a purpose. It's for a reason, because you've been stuck, you've been stagnant. There's no growth, or there's been something negative and you just not happy, or you just don't have what you want, or there's so many things that have been building up that the only option is to kind of, blow everything out into the water, out into the open. So you can be the mastermind of your own tower moment, of your own sudden unexpected change, right? Things that kind of take other people off guard. But we need to remember that whatever our situation with the tower, whether it's external things going on that we do not have within our control, think of, those things with the tower, right? Where maybe you walk into your workplace one day and all of a sudden everyone gets called into someone's office or the boardroom or the break room or something like that. And, they're like, okay, well, we're restructuring the company and, here's some envelopes. If you've got a pink slip, goodbye, pack your stuff. And if you don't get an envelope, then you're welcome to stay, those kind of things. And you're like, what the hell is going on? So, but the thing is here with this energy is that, if there are unexpected happenings going on around you, you're really reminded here that you've got a good base. You've got a good foundation. The foundation that you've built is what will carry you through change. And we do quite often need to let go of certain things that aren't working, right? And there's usually a buildup of energy somewhere along the way, whether it's internal within you or whether it's in an external environment. Your intuition knows that there's something crackling in the winds, right? Your intuition knows that there's something that's got to give, right? That there's like a straw that broke the camel's back that's going to just be the catalytic moment of some wonderful changes or some scary changes that lead to some more wonderful things. So you could be in a situation where you're actually okay, or you're being reminded that you've got a good jumping off point. Anything else just wasn't working anyway, because when we hold on to something too long, or something's been stagnant for too long, or something's needing change for too long, the universe will send us a tower, right? And, we may have had opportunities to do something about it along the way, but we haven't for whatever reason. And this is where it's like, okay, the universe is like, well, you know what? You've had a lot of opportunities. It's not working for you. You know what? I'm going to give you a little bit of a helping hand, right? So it's a very uncomfortable energy sometimes with this, but it can also lead to exciting doors opening for you. All right. So expect the unexpected with this. You could at the very least, all right, it may not be anything in your physical environment. It could be that you get some sort of epiphany, right? Because the tower, something happens where nothing is going to ever be the same. So this could be a belief system that's crumbling. This could be where you stumble across a key piece of information that is the catalyst for you making some moves. This could be you stumble across an investment opportunity somewhere, or you stumble across a job opening somewhere and you're like, oh my God, that's for me. And you get your blood is pumping and your adrenaline's racing and your heart's beating in your chest, right? And all of a sudden, everything else looks very different than it did just a few moments ago. So the tower can feel like things are crumbling away, right? But it can be something internal for us, right? So a big shift in our energy, whatever this is a big energy, right? And this is a little earlier in the month. So this can be related to May 2nd, Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, but we've got a sextile on the 3rd of May. Mars in Aries is sextiling Pluto in Aquarius. So this can be where there may be something a little bit unexpected. There could be something that maybe opens up for you. There could be something actually that comes back around, right? But this can be like, some very fiery energy, fire in the sky. But with the sextile there, it's the important key to navigate this energy is going to be about going with the flow and being ready for action. All right. So being ready to move forward, right? So this can be very important. But it is a gentler energy with that sextile. And there's also one on the 7th, right? And that's the sun in Taurus sextiling Saturn in Pisces. Saturn teaches us something. Saturn does have to do with our goals. With Saturn in Pisces, how to make our dreams into reality, right? And what do we need to do that? We need to take action. Sun and Taurus, right? This can be, really expending some energy towards following our goals and dreams. And this is a big expenditure of energy in some way. So brace yourselves for this energy, but remember to go with the flow, because the Four of Pentacles also reminds you here of your foundation that you've built, right? And shows that you might need to actually show a little bit of discernment, right? With your money, with your resources, or with your energy. So just like that breathe energy, how do we breathe through some uncertainties or some change or some stress or some surprises, right? We take that step back, take a few deep breaths in, deep breaths out, even if it's just something in the moment. It's like, oh boy. But make sure you do just ground yourself, but trust in the foundation that you've built. Because when we have the Tower, anything that's not working crumbles away, but you're always left with that foundation, right? So some of you could actually come out on top if there's something externally that's going on, because we do have the Seven of Wands, which is overcoming adversity, turning around and facing your challenges head on, being in a position of confidence, strength, and personal power. This can also be where you're like, enough. We've had enough today. We're putting the brakes on our spending. We're not going to drain our bank account, right? Because you could have some challenges going on with someone that you share your money with as well, right? And so in this energy, this is like, I'm drawing the line in the sand. We're done with this. We're going to change our ways, right? Because that Four of Pentacles, you could be protecting your home or your bank account and even shared resources with that energy, right? But the Seven of Wands, you could actually, because of some changes that you are initiating or that are going on around you with the Seven of Wands, this is you standing in your personal power, standing up for yourself, maybe even advocating for other people. So you could be like really the leader of the pack in this energy, but this is ultimately turning around, facing your challenges head on, and not letting anything keep you back, hold you down, or derail you in any way, right? It's like what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, and whatever is going on has made you very strong. So believe in yourself in that energy. Things always get interesting when the Tower comes out. We have the Eight of Wands coming in here for you guys as well. So this is very speedy energy. The Tower is very speedy energy. The Eight of Wands can be something very exciting. We have the Sun. There is your card, okay? The Sun is your chart ruler, so that's beautiful, and that's right in the heart of your reading, so we like that. And we also have the Six of Cups, so something could come back around for you, something very exciting, something that maybe you had given up on, maybe an old dream, or there could be somebody coming back into your life, and this can be this important opportunity for some really positive changes. You could bump into an old friend, an old colleague, that kind of thing, and maybe you're opening a door of opportunity via another person. The Six of Cups is also an energy of kind of reflection, nostalgia, right? And again, we do have Pluto going retrograde, so you could be reflecting on, what am I doing? Where am I? Am I happy? Am I not happy? Do I have growth that I need? Do I have the money that I need? Do I have the resources that I need? Am I on the right track, right? And so, and if any of those answers are no, then Tower energy, right? You're probably going to do something about it, right? And that Sun is shining a beautiful, happy, vibrant, energetic light on your entire reading. The Sun right in the heart of your reading, happiest card in the entire deck, right? And so with it being right in the center, this is something that is prevailing over your entire month. It's also part of your goals and your dreams, right? And it can be just this positive attitude, this positive mindset, but it can also be about where one door closes, another one opens in the most magical, fantastical ways. This can be really wonderful. But the Six of Cups does remind us about the present moment, is that yes, we reflect on our past, and our past actions, our past situations do dictate where we are today. But what we embrace today, the energy that we embrace today, the actions that we take today, and the intentions that we set today are influencing our tomorrow, right? And some things are within our control, some things aren't, right? But remember, today is the day of the active energy. Today is the day we celebrate our success. Today is the day we embrace the energy that's alive flowing through within us. Tomorrow hasn't happened yet, and yesterday is done and gone. We can't change it, right? So today is the day that you take action. Today is the day that you do something really positive with your situation. And it can also represent that, yes, today you might receive a gift. Okay, because the Eight of Wands can represent some really good news, some really positive communication coming towards you, probably quite quickly. It's very speedy energy coming in here for you. The Sun, super duper positive, very bright and shiny, and the Six of Cups is where we quite often get a gift, right? So we can get a gift. It can be a gift of time. It can be some money coming in. It can be a door opening, whatever it happens to be. It can also be taking some time out for yourself. The Eight of Wands can be travel, okay, or forward momentum, but it can be travel. The Sun can represent a sunny destination or doing something that makes you happy. And the Six of Cups can represent children or your inner child. The Sun card can sometimes represent children as well. So maybe you are in that breathe energy, really looking and saying, okay, you know what? I need a break. I'm going to snap, Tower. I'm going to snap if something doesn't change. I need a break. And this can be you just making some travel plans. And it might be something where you fly somewhere. It might be something in the car, and it could also be a staycation. But it's something where you might do some fun things and have that very well-deserved rest. Does taking a vacation cost money? Sometimes, right? But we can do things on a budget as well. And I feel like here that even if you need to dip into your savings for Pentacles, you just might be doing that with this. But the Eight of Wands can really show a lot of activity, forward momentum, and it can also represent our intentions and our manifestations. So there could be something manifesting for you here, something that really does put a big smile on your face. The Sun, happiness, joy, positive energy, but also success and abundance in your life here as well. So this can be really exciting for you, especially with that combination. We've got the Two of Wands. So yeah, some of you are potentially making some travel plans there. We have the Justice card. If you've been treated unfairly, there is some justice coming in there for you. And we've got the Five of Cups. Okay, so your ability to turn things around. All right, now keep in mind with the Sun right in the middle of your reading is that anything challenging or negative is something that we can absolutely overcome by keeping a positive outlook, by looking for the solutions, maybe even by taking a creative approach, right? So we're not going to let anything keep us down in the dumps in the month ahead. And we do have the Five of Cups. So, I mean, I'll just address this little guy here right there, okay? The Five of Cups can be sadness, disappointment, loss. Okay, but it can also just be one where kind of feeling a little bit blue or processing some emotions. Okay, now with the Five of Cups, there can be something that we do need to let go. And sometimes we do feel a little bit of pangs of emotion about that, right? And think of if maybe you get like a job offer, but your current work environment, maybe you really liked some people that you worked with. Maybe you didn't have a lot of opportunity in your workplace and you weren't being treated fairly, Justice card, right? And you weren't being paid what you're worth, or you didn't have a good work-life balance, right? All of these things, and you were ready for a change, but there's still a little bit of a pang of, I got to leave something behind, something that's comfortable and familiar. Maybe it didn't give me everything that I wanted, but there's some positive aspects about that. So you could just be kind of reconciling some emotions in regards to that. But the Five of Cups always reminds us that, yes, there may be some things that didn't work out. There may be some things that we have to leave behind, or there may be some things that do cause us to grieve in a way, but there's always a way forward, right? The traditional imagery on this particular card is 3 cups spilt and 2 cups still standing. So there's balance to be restored. There's positive things to be restored. We can get things back on track. We can partner up with the right people, with the right situations, with the right opportunities that make us feel good and healthy and happy, and make us feel like we're being treated well, like we're being treated like how we are worth and what we deserve. So there could be some pangs of regret or processing some loss or some emotion here, but know that you will get things back on track. Okay, we do have the Justice card coming out here. I mean, you've got 3 faded energies, boom, 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 okay, all throughout your month. But the Justice card can really bring in some really positive vibes. It can bring about a resolution of any kind of legal situations. It can have us focused on contracts and documents. of all kinds. If you're thinking of maybe you've been saving up for a vacation, you want to go traveling or something, this can be where you apply for your passport, okay, so that you can go traveling around the world wherever you want to go. This can represent legal obligations and job contracts, okay, so perhaps some of you have a contract that's being broken, and this can throw you into a legal situation. There could be a collective effort for that. You, in that Seven of Wands energy, could potentially be the leader of the pack to have some sort of litigation about your company, especially if something has gone on where things are not fair, right? And, often corporations, right, to put more money in the CEO's pocket kind of thing, they do treat their employees, their worker bees that actually are the backbone, the basis of their company, they don't treat them fairly always, right? So you could be like the leader of the pack to get you guys a better payout kind of thing, right? You could play a key role in that. But the Justice card can represent a resolution of those things. It can also represent some things that are new. Okay. Signing a contract for your future. Two of Wands, the path forward is clear. You know what you want. You're making some decisions, and you're really about to follow your goals and make something happen for yourself. You're making progress. Okay. And you can see things clearly in this particular energy. But with the Justice card, honesty and truth come to light. Again, you might get a revelation, right, where you recognize the truth, what is real, what is not. And this is where you might need to make some decisions, because the Justice card can be about making important decisions. But we've got the Tower, the Sun, and the Justice card, your fated events, your fated energies coming in here. And it can be to really set yourself free. I see the Tower up here is setting yourself free from something, whether it's an actual situation. It can be some volatility. So just keep this in mind. Okay, the Four of Pentacles can be about discernment with your money and resources. And with the Tower, it could be some volatility coming in there. So just make sure that you're keeping a close eye on your investments throughout the month ahead. Okay, especially if you've got investments like in the stock market or maybe even the real estate market. Okay, just keep a close eye on those and be ready for some action or to make some change if you need to. Okay, protect your resources, protect your investments. All right, just something to be aware of. Okay, because we are in a money month. Okay, Taurus energy deals with money, and we do have some aftermath of April coming in here, right? And so you can have some kind of shakeups and some turbulence in there. So just pay attention to that. But some of you could be getting a job offer, signing job contracts, dealing with legal matters, legal situations, but it feels like here you will most likely resolve them and get yourself back on track. Remember that sun shining that wonderful positive vibe on your entire month. And creation, growth, expansion, all these wonderful things coming in, and maybe even a little bit of money. So that would be nice there also. Because remember, the sun brings abundance. All right. So does this Eight of Wands. So you get some really good news about money. So I'm going to grab a few angel answers cards out here for you guys. Okay, I'm going to grab 3. If you've got a burning question or something at the forefront of your mind, ask your question. Which card are you connecting with? Card number 1, 2, or 3, or perhaps you can't decide, and we'll see what they all say as a whole message. Card number 1, we've got big happy changes. Okay, we'll just put that right on the top of the sun card. All right, if you're looking to make some changes or if there's things going on, trust that things will be okay, and that when change is happening, it does feel uncomfortable. It does feel like everything is crumbling all around us, but it's to open the doors for a path for a better tomorrow. So some big happy changes there for you. And if you are wanting to make some changes, this could be a really good month for you to lay the groundwork to do that. Now, we also have no, okay, so this can be about closing a chapter, closing the door, or turning something down, okay, something is not right for you. Now, whether this is you standing up, right, Seven of Wands, standing up and saying, no, we're not going to accept this situation, no, you're not treating people fairly, right, and you're going to stand your ground, right, or, no, we're not going to continue to do this, right, especially if you share your money with anyone else, and you might have completely different spending habits or saving habits, and you could be like, no, we can't keep going on this way. We're going to be bankrupt in 5 years if we do this. We got to make some change now, right? So something here in your month is you are saying no to, okay? But you could, don't despair, you could have a no that does come your way, and it can be something here that actually does release you, or you can avoid a situation. Like the universe will close a door for us to protect us from something that's not right for us and it's not meant for us because there's something better around the corner. Okay, so this no can mean a number of different things in here for you, but don't be afraid to say no to something. Someone wants you to work a whole bunch of overtime, but they're not agreeing to pay you. You can say no, right? Someone volunteers you for a project, but you're going to have to work through the weekend for that, and you've got plans with your kids and you didn't agree to it and no one talked to you, and that's a complete lack of respect. No, right? No is a complete sentence, so keep that in mind. We also have wait. All right, now the wait is a reminder here that we don't always want to rush something into existence. We don't always want to jump in with something without knowing the details, okay? Wait for the right opportunity, wait for the right time, wait for when everything feels like it's lining up for you, right? Listen to your intuition, okay? And so, yes, this is saying we've got big, happy changes. For some of you, it's right here, right now. You know the path you're on, you know what's going on, and you're just excited, okay? But for others of you, this is saying that, yes, there are some wonderful things that are changing for you guys, but you need to maybe be a little bit patient, and you need to know that even if something is a no for you, that it's bringing in something better. The universe is saying, hold on a second, hold on. I've got something a little bit better. I just need you to wait a minute. Okay. I need you to be patient, right? So the 5 of Cups right here, right? There could be a no from somewhere. There could be some disappointment in there somewhere, but Spirit's saying, no, it's because there's something that's better for you guys. And there's something that, not everything is a yes, right? So listen to your instincts, listen to your intuition. And if you have to force something, right, chances are, or micromanage something really big, chances are it's really not meant for you. And the things we force can also be forced out. Okay. So trust your instincts in there. Make sure you've got all the information that you need. Gonna leave all that there for you guys. Some interesting energy for you, okay? A little bit of ups and downs, but I don't know. I think there's something exciting brewing for you. But I hope there was something here for you guys. If there was, please hit like on that video, hit that thumbs up. I truly appreciate it. Lets me know you resonate with the reading on some level, and also lets YouTube know the same thing, so it'll share it with more people. But if you do enjoy my content, hit that notification bell. You will be subscribed to the channel, and you will, in theory, always know whenever I post something new. It's almost every single day since I do daily readings as well. So I thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful, magical, abundant, prosperous month ahead, and I'll see you later. Bye.